Hey folks, KenShuMC here. We're starting live a little early. Everything's set up. Hey! Hi, KenShuMC here with InUPress Broadcasting. I see you. I do. You're right there. I have Icarus with the Blood Clan today. And a French vanilla medium roast coffee. And a water and some mango bits. And it's an open world co-op community for the KnTST Clan gaming community. I gotta turn that TV down. I actually got the volume working. So we're slowly getting things fixed. Like I had a water leak today, on my the humidifier in my furnace was leaking water, and the maintenance guy came and fixed it in about 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. He just had to get a fitting and a coupler and plug the leak. So Icarus. We're choosing Ikor, the 42nd level pilot for the Blood Clan. He has some concrete construction going in the open world. Let me open it here. So open world blood colony. Now this blood colony is no time restriction, no rewards available. It's on the Styx open world. It's medium difficulty. Steam friends. Like I tried adjusting it so I can make it private and single, or Steam friends. There's Steam friends. I can go to my Xbox Game Pass build and include Xbox friends. Maybe another day on Windemere. Kinviki. Sorry, to Kinviki. I'm thinking Medieval Dynasty. So my Wild West Dynasty stream broke my record so far. Topped out, reached over number of views, number of viewers in a 24-hour period, and overall episode, I think it was 3, reached the peak. So my top views is just under 300. So I'm not a big time player yet. I probably never will be as a old man. Most viewers like their loud and bold 20-year-old streamers. But there is a community of us older folks. My favorite is Granny Gamester, who is is 70 years old, and she games and plays Conan Exiles and Wild West Dynasty. Then we got Cryptic Fox and Hectic Natsari, which are an older crowd as well, and a few others, Rusty Nut and a few others. They're all part of this crowd that streams older, and some got anywhere between 100 and 5,000 viewers subscribing to their channels. I saw one older fellow had just shy of 200,000 followers. Takes a while to load in. So my rig is a laptop. It's an Asus laptop. Intel Core i7. 144 hertz. Adaptive sync. With a 27-inch backup monitor for viewing the stream on. With a side system for monitoring and moderating, and the Video Ninja stream, an old desktop ATI system, i7 Intel. Both are Windows. Well, the i7, the Ralph is an Windows 10, and the Asus is Windows 11. Ralph has an HHD drive system, whereas the Acer SBC Group laptop is SSD drive system. Icarus works best on SSD drives as far as I configure. I have a desktop, SBC Group desktop, that in SSD cards. It runs smooth and great on there, but I haven't got the streaming software on it. I was planning on setting up the streaming software on it sometime this next couple months. There we go. So this is my humble abode. I gotta move my coffee. It's in the way of my mouse. I'm using a wireless mouse, by the way, so my response time may not be the greatest. So last session I played, I added this little biofueled cook stove, and if you open it up, it's got a whole whack of recipes. So it's got like bread. I made some bread. It's got water. So you take ice and melt water. It's got, you can take the spoiled meat and make charcoal. You can take corn and make sweet corn, but you have to have water. You have to have a water source. So you put a canteen or something in here. You can make mushroom soup if you have mushrooms. I haven't found mushrooms yet, and you got to buy them on your station. Mushrooms again. Carrots and mushrooms and soybean. Animal fat and soybean and fish. Pumpkin, squash, and carrots. I know there's a biome that has squash. I just haven't been to it. This one I can make. I can make pastry, wild berries, and watermelons. That's a tasty treat. That works just fine. Look at the bonuses on that. Oxygen consumption reduction, water consumption reduction, experience gain bonus, health bonus, stamina bonus, mushrooms, pumpkins, and meat, squash, soybean, and corn. There's vegetable pie. I made this. I made a bunch of these. Pumpkin and bread dough. So I'll show you where to make bread dough. So 150 food when you consume it. So your food hunger is filled 150 points. That's a big bonus. So the pumpkin bread takes 1 space in the stomach. It produces 150 stamina bonus, 15% exposure resistance. That's a nice bonus when you're going out on trips. And experience gain, 15% experience gain. That's a nice touch. Crumbled fish fillet, I can make that when I go fishing. 150 food when consumed. Crumbled fish. It's 1 stomach space. Okay, so you get 3 stomach spaces, right? So you get 3. You can consume 3 foods that give you the bonuses. So after you consume the 3rd one, the 4th one does not apply. The bonuses do not apply. The 5th one or whatever, so on, so on. They do not apply. The first 3 do. That take a stomach space. So 150 maximum health, 75 maximum stamina. So it's not such a great stamina, but it's a great health. So if you're looking for health, this is the one you want. If you want stamina, you want the pumpkin bread. 15 stamina regeneration. Now that's a nice bonus, because when you're out gathering resources or hunting, that's a nice one. 10% experience gain. If you stack that with the previous one, the pumpkin bread, that's a 25% experience gain. That is a nice stack. Bacon crisp. Crispy bacon. Oh, look at that. 15 experience gain. 90 health, 90 stamina, 10 critical damage. That's a nice bonus. 10 critical damage. 10 critical damage. But if you escape that and you wander over here to this nice puppy, F, carrots. 150 maximum stamina, 1 pickle carrots. These will not deteriorate. These other ones deteriorate. These ones do not deteriorate. So if you can afford to make glass jars and make these will not deteriorate. So again, 150 food, nice. 1200 seconds this lasts. 20 projectile damage. So if you're going hunting, you stack this with the second one I was talking about, and 20 shared experience points. So 20% shared experience points. Your whole group gets the 20% bonus, not just you. Here's your pastry. So when you need pastry, you can make your pastry here. Berry jam. Only 40 food. Only 40 food, unfortunately. 1 space in the stomach. 900 seconds. It's not the 1200, it's 900 seconds. 125 stamina, so it's not a great stamina bonus. 20 water consumption. So it reduces your water consumption 20%. That's a nice bonus when you go on trips. 10 shared experience. So if you're gonna share, if you got a group, if you're in a group, these two are nice to stack. Then we come to the beer. So you got beer bottles, you got yeast, and you got wheat. 40 water when consumed. So that's a nice refresher. 100 stamina regeneration. 100% regeneration. So you stack your regeneration. 125 maximum stamina. So if you're going combat, that's a nice stack. Bread dough. That's where you make your bread dough. You need 5 flour, 1 yeast. If you want flour, you go over to this table. What should I show you? I'll show you the mortar and pestle first. Flour. 10 wheat gives you 1 flour. Or 5 flour. Oh, I can't remember. But 10 wheat gives you flour. This is where you make your steel bloom for your steel as well. And your crushed bone to make your epoxy. If you need epoxy also, you can use tree sap and sulfur. Or organic resin is wood and oxide. And tree sap is just sticks. So 4 sticks makes 1 tree sap. Oh, I see. 2 flour are 10 wheat. Right? And if you get mammoth tusk, you can make crushed bone. That's a nice touch. I thought I saw somebody on Discord. So, this is the pumpkin bread, right? I got pumpkin bread. Now I got... Oh, sorry. I got a whole whack of animal fat. Like I was making animal fat right and left for a while there. I was storing animal meat here to make animal fat. That was a wasted effort. Animal fat does not deteriorate, animal meat does. So if you're going to make animal fat, don't store the meat. So if you pump in 2 gaming meat, or if you pump in 1 gaming meat, you get 2 animal fat, 2 animal meat, raw meat. You take the animal meat, you make animal fat. You take the animal fat and you add corn and you make cream corn. And it's 100 food, not so good. 75. This is your early game stuff when you're tier 2. Squash and pumpkin. I like this one early game. It gives you a little bit of food, gives you a little bit of health, a little bit of stamina, reduces oxygen consumption, reduces water consumption. So early game, when I get this table, I make fruit and I make cream corn. I make as much animal fat as I can make. So you make all these meats into raw meat, and then you make the animal fat. Because when you go hunting, you're gonna get all kinds of meat. Especially if you're using a skinning table. Oops, wrong room. I had like 6 stacks of raw meat skinning animals. And if you want to know where I get my raw resources for my vegetable matter and that, I grow my own. So in my farm field here, I wasted space. You can do a better job using floors and packing these together. But I space them out just for aesthetics reason. So I have cocoa for the thermos. And I use coffee too. Just wait a second. because I'm going to be here for a while. Now, as far as I know, they haven't changed it, but it used to be when you stack those in there, nothing would happen. They wouldn't grow more. So you drop one in, you're done. Take them out. This spot here is your fertilizer spot. I get tons of fertilizer, and it doesn't really do much bonus on carrots. You may occasionally get one extra one. Rarely, maybe 50% of the time, if that. More like 25% of the time. So you get 2 or 3 carrots when it produces carrots. I haven't noticed a big bonus with fertilizer. I seen twice I got 4 carrots, and the chance of getting 3 carrots is only oh, that's not what I wanted. Only increased by about 25% at a time. So I don't waste fertilizer on carrots. Now I haven't tried the metal, the iron farm plots. I don't have the iron to waste on them. Now I'm gonna go grab some pumpkins. There were some pumpkins. Where was it? Over here. I got a recurve bow. That's if you're wondering what my bow is. It's a recurve bow. Need aluminum for recurve bow. There's pumpkins, 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 pumpkins. Yo, pumpkins. Kia. I don't want a Kia. It's nice for experience when you experience hunting, but I don't need a Kia right now. There was a fire up here, that's why there's burnt trees. Looking for a spot, there's an iron spot here, I'm looking for it. I haven't figured out how to mark it, but as soon as I find it, I want to note it. Deep core mining. There's watermelon. I'm gonna grab this watermelon. Where's watermelon? There's usually pumpkin too. Some of you may have noticed I haven't ate any food yet. I try not to waste food too much, even though I can produce a lot. There it is. That's aluminum. Oh, I want aluminum. I'm looking. There's yeast. The aluminum's down below the hill. There's an iron deposit here somewhere. Where, oh where, oh where? Oh look. Now let's see if I can get a better shot in if I have my vision on. There's the pumpkin. I knew it was over here somewhere. Still getting used to my new glasses. He killed me so many. That a bear killer. I killed 10 bears now. Bears have killed me so often. You gotta get those headshots in. What's wandering around there? Komodo. Now usually I get stabbed to death with a knife. My shots are better today. Tenderize them before I beat them up. He's at level 22. I don't want that. That deteriorates. Now I got a deep core miner going. What's up there? Deer. I want to go check. Deep core mine extractor going. Puck. Somewhere here is an iron mine, iron extraction. I ran into it when I first moved here. I can't find it now. Pucker. I dug up all my carrots already. So you may be wondering why I collect all the biomass. Okay, I gotta eat soon. Okay, let's punk the pumpkins and the watermelon. Bread, consume. Usually you can triple your produce, your seed quantities. Usually. The reason I don't try to harvest too much of this is because the seeds just deteriorate. They're like products just deteriorate when you leave it sit. And I don't always grow extra crops. I still got one bin left. One plot. What should I grow? Let's grow some yeast. Oh, I got carrots. That carrot's gonna rot before I use it. Before I get enough to protect it. I try to keep my stacks as big as I can. So I put my carrots over here, and I put my wheat, and I put my cocoa over here, and my berries. The berries I'm taking in. I don't have enough salt to salt all the meat I cook up now. I like to store all my seeds in one place. I like these racks for storage because they don't deteriorate. That's gonna rot soon if I don't eat it, so I might as well eat it. So I'm building a barn here. That's my project, my barn. I want to put one more set of foundations there. I want to put concrete foundations there, actually. I want to change those all to concrete foundations. For those of you that don't know, that's a cave location, a major cave location. I made a stairwell up. See if I can grab this. Made a stairwell up to that level. I'm looking for. I'm making a base for the cave that's up there. But I have not been able to access the cave. Can somebody tell me how to access the cave? I'll give you a quick view. Maybe kill a few things. I want to build a reinforced door there as soon as I get enough iron nails and copper. Iron ingots. Is that a bear? My goodness, another bear. No, it's a deer. My vision. There's usually a jaguar pouncing around right over here. That's usually a wolf. Need some more bones for arrows. I use bone arrows. I haven't gone to flint yet. That's my new base for my cave. I had stairwells up the side of that mountain too. They're wood, so I gotta replace them every time I come up here. I can repair them. What's hunting around here? Wabbit. Waja wabbit.